shoveling and scraping and sweeping. It feels like the transition from winter to spring has Mother Nature spinning her wheels.
From yesterday to today, it's like totally crazy to have the beautiful weather yesterday and then this.
Blowing winds and heavy snow are making walks cold and wet, and drives slippery and dangerous.
Everybody's getting jammed, they're sliding, everybody's sliding in the parking lot and coming right into the intersection.
Now, temperatures here in Toronto were as high as 10 degrees Celsius yesterday, so it's easy to see why some people are a little upset with Mother Nature for these sub-zero temperatures.
We're sick of the snow! Just sick of it!
An extreme cold weather alert is in effect across the city today, and some Torontonians are dreaming of warmer places they'd rather be.
Right now, I'd be in Jamaica tomorrow morning.
Somewhere on the Amalfi Coast of Italy, with a bottle of wine right now in front of me, instead of right here at McDonald's.
While some are still thinking positive.
This is the last one of the year. I'm absolutely guaranteed.
Matthew Kennedy, CTV News, Toronto. Christina Gilly is an employee of the Cooperators and took part in a usage-based insurance pilot project. Her driving habits are tracked by the company, and a computer program gives her feedback she can review online. She thinks the program has made her a better driver.
I was surprised to see the difference in how I drive and being a little bit more aware of what I do and when I do it, and stop some of my behavior.
The Cooperators is the second company in Ontario to adopt usage-based insurance. It's been in use in America and Europe for over a decade. If you're worried about Big Brother watching you behind the wheel, the program is optional.
This little device here is quite easy to install. It goes right underneath your steering column. Once that's hooked up, the program gets activated and you're on your way. It's as easy as that.
Now, as soon as you sign up for usage-based insurance, you get a 5% discount. If you're a good driver, that discount can go up to 25%. If you're a bad driver, you lose the discount, but your rates won't go up. And that discount is determined by 4 different factors.
You have your braking episodes, your rapid acceleration, late night driving, and the total distance driven.
You can also set the device to keep up-to-the-minute tabs on any teen drivers in your home.
So whether they go out of a zone they're not supposed to be in or over a certain speed, you can get alerts in real time.
Gilly believes the program will result in lower insurance premiums and fewer accidents across Ontario.
Because it not only improves my driving, but it's going to improve the driving behaviors of others out there, so I think it's going to make our roads safer.
Matthew Kennedy, CTV News. It's the 5th largest mall in Canada and one of the busiest. And now security at Yorkdale is seeing a major upgrade. Take a step into the control room. This is the heart of a new $3.4 million system that sees in and around the mall everywhere.
So what we've done is 360-degree coverage of the parking lot. So now, even though we can zoom in on a particular incident, it's still recording its images full circle.
This coverage means security can see every inch of the premises at all times.
I'm an independent security consultant.
Security expert David Hyde says it's world-class.
What they've done here is put a very good blanket of security with cameras and staff on the outside, so we spot problems possibly early and try to prevent things and deter people who may not want to do the right thing in terms of coming to this mall.
Now, officials say the security overhaul has been in the works for a few years, but safety's been on the public's mind since the shooting here last May. It happened here at Yorkdale's Joey restaurant. One man was seriously injured. Today, shoppers are glad to hear security's been ramped up.
Yorkdale's a pretty big mall, and I usually don't see that many security guards walking around. So I guess the added security should be a good option.
I think that's much better than what we had originally, because there's been a lot of incidents in the mall, especially last spring. So I think it's much better that we have security everywhere as opposed to just in certain parts of the mall.
And the new system truly sees everything, no matter where you're parked or who you're with. Matthew Kennedy, CTV News, Toronto. It doesn't get much cheesier than this. Welcome to the 2014 Great Canadian Cheese Festival. Mozzarella masters, Swiss savants, and every cheesemaker in between came to St. Lawrence Market today. all vying for the title of best tasting cheese.
You have to think about what's the texture and what are the flavors, what does it smell like, and I mean it's usually pretty instinctual whether you love it or you hate it, but I don't hate very many cheeses.
All afternoon, hungry samplers have tried table upon table of these dairy delights, and amongst the heated competition, some have even settled on a favorite.
Best cheese I've ever tasted is Oka Lartisan, actually. It's a Swiss type cheese with holes. It's Oka with holes. The flavor that comes out in it is absolutely unbelievable.
But getting palatable provolone on a plate is no easy task. It all starts with the milk. But the difference between each type of cheese is the process. Some take years upon years of fine-tuning and dedication, like this award-winning blue cheese.
It's a mold that we use, a blue mold. And we inoculate the little cheeses with the mold. The mold grows, gives kind of a bluish-green color. That's why you call it a blue cheese.
But considering how deliciously cheesy this festival has been, there's still one thing left to do. Now time for the best part of any cheese festival, the taste test. Here's some mozzarella. It might not be Gouda, but it's good enough for me. Matthew Kennedy, CTV News.